Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl and welcome back to another episode of Aviary Attorney. Last time we started Act 3, a lot has happened. We got recruited by Inspector Volerty to investigate the whispers of rebellion that have been happening in Paris. And he seems to be suspicious of us, although we as the player know that, but we as Falcon do not know that. A little bit alarming. We also went back to the hospital where Sparrowson was last time and tried to pay his bill, only to find out that it's going to be way too expensive. So the doctor hired us to do a little bit of a shakedown and do some debt collecting from an inventor who the doctor has treated in the past. So we're going to do that, but first, we have an event, so we should probably check that out. We got a lot to do, so let's get on it. Oh, these guys again. What a view. You can see the July column so clearly from up here. Ah, Cocorico, you're already here. Wait, we've already seen this. Did it not save? Oh. Oh, so it wasn't a full day event. Okay, so it didn't save after this. Whoops, my bad. Blah, blah, blah. He gave him a gun. We saw this last time. Goodbye. Alright, so that didn't actually take up a whole day. That was just us looking at it. So, we said this time we're going to start with the Atelier des Trouves, which is where the inventor that we're supposed to be talking to for the doctor is. Hello. Come in. Are you Monsieur Gustave Trouve? Trouve? I am. And you are? Lawyers. Let's talk. We're lawyers sent on behalf of Dr. Falray. We're here to collect a debt that you owe. It's time to pay up, monsieur. Oh, mon dieu, I completely forgot about that. Listen, I'll be happy to pay, but it looks like I don't quite have enough money on hand. What to do? What to do? I know! I have a brand new invention that will blow the doctor's socks off. It's a device that will completely revolutionize the surgical field. I imagine the doctor would prefer hard cash over some gadget. No, trust me. This baby will easily be worth 10,000, no, 100,000 francs. The doctor will love it. Oh, alright then. Hand the device over and I'll pass it along to Dr. Falray straight away. Well, it's not that simple. The device isn't finished yet. It's not finished? I know exactly what needs to be done, but I'm missing some crucial parts. Perhaps if you had some time to spare, you could help me out, run out and collect what I need? What? No, monsieur, that's absurd. If you have shopping to do, then you should do it yourself. Oh, I see. This is gonna be a fetch quest. We don't have time for fetch quests. Falcon, please help the man. I can't spend the rest of my life in debt. Alright. No need to get all panicky. We'll hear the man out at least. Great, I'll take notes. What is it that you need, monsieur? Let's see. I need a copper pot. A pot? As in, like, a saucepan? What on earth for? It's a necessary component of my invention. I can use it to build a portable electronic battery. Oh, electric. Just electric. You see, when a zinc rod is suspended in sulfuric acid accompanied by a copper surface, a current is generated. Save me your scientific mumbo-jumbo. One metal pot should be trivial to acquire. One copper pot. Oh, the copper part is important? Okay. Falcon knows nothing about science. Okay, one copper pot. I wonder where we could find one of those. I've seen copper kettles at the high market, although those things aren't too cheap. I can't help but feel I saw a copper pot somewhere else. Did we? What else? I'll have to think about it. String! High-grade string to bind some components of the device together. The fishing line. Seems simple enough. I imagine the high market would have that in abundance. Can we really afford to blow our whole budget at the market, Falcon? Surely there's a cheaper way to acquire string. Yeah, look, I have a loose thread on my jacket. Take it. The string must be higher quality than that, monsieur. I need something that's fishing line grade. How about actual fishing line? Is that fine? Oh, I see. Was there anything else that you wanted, monsieur? Some books, confectionaries, alcohol, groceries, perhaps? Falcon's getting sassy. No, that's everything. Alright, I've got it all written down. Shopping list has been added to my evidence folder. I feel a little conned. We came here to collect on a debt and left with a shopping list. We're going to follow through and get Monsieur Trouve's items, right? We'll see. Well, I'm not gonna... Oh, God. Now we have, like, 2 quests to prioritize. Like, oh, God. We got a lot of things to do. Well, I said next. Okay, well, obviously I know the string is gonna be the fishing line. So we're gonna need to get some bait for our good kingfisher friend, which I feel like we could do in the gardens at the Louvre. Oh, my God. The copper pot in the Louvre. Are we gonna steal that copper pot from the Louvre? Because hell yeah. But first, we're not gonna do that now. We're gonna go to R&M Associés and see if we can get some information from our friend. His eyes are creepy. Well, this is most unexpected. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I believe this is our first time meeting without disguises or pretenses, as it were. Oh, but first things first. Mousy, would you kindly fetch our guest some tea? Oh, of course, Monsieur Volpes, of course. Messieurs, what sort of tea would you like? Chamomile? Darjeeling, maybe? Coffee? No. Darjeeling would be divine. Actually, some Darjeeling would be divine. Thank you, Mousy. Sure, Darjeeling sounds good to me, too. Okay, 1 pot of Darjeeling coming right up. Is that gonna matter? Everything matters. Let's get down to business. What is it that you two came here for? We just have a couple of questions. Have you heard a rumor of an uprising? Monsieur Volpes, have you heard any rumors of an uprising? Of course, these days a man can't walk into a tavern without hearing angry men whispering about violence and revolt. I dare say that Paris may find itself in the midst of yet another revolution before the end of winter. But what can you tell us about the dissenters, specifically? Do you know where they're meeting? I'm afraid I only know what you can read in the papers, monsieur. I know anti-government protesters were meeting out in the open until the government clamped down on large public banquets. With the banquets gone, who knows where the dissenters went? I see. Perhaps I can assist you with something else. Have you heard of the croque monsieur? Have you ever heard of a person called the croque monsieur? And no, we aren't talking about the sandwich, unfortunately. The croque monsieur... Are you referring to the black market salesman? The man who claims to be able to procure anything, no matter how illegal? Yes, that sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. Do you know him? Me, personally? No, monsieur. I just know of his vile reputation. This guy has a lot of morals for, like, a, private investigator type thing that Falcon didn't like. I see. Then, do you have any idea how we can find him? Meeting the croque monsieur face to face is not easy. The man doesn't make himself known to just anybody, after all. You got any suggestions, maybe? I know. I should do a little investigative work of my own. Come back in 3 days, and I will tell you where and when you can find the croque monsieur. That's an enormous help. Thank you so much, Monsieur Volpes. Of course, there is a price. A price? Bro, I'm not good for money right now. I got $147. It is just a small fee, a mere 30. Oh, that's fine. I can pay that. Hey, we saved your derriere over that Prince Juan business. Is this any way to show your gratitude? Dude, we kind of messed that up, though, so I don't really blame him. Monsieur Volpes, you must understand, this is no personal errand. We're investigating on behalf of king and country. Dude, don't say that. He's probably going to raise the price. I'm sure your intentions are noble, Monsieur Falcon, but I'm running a business here. A fox has to eat. 30 francs, and I guarantee I will find you the croque monsieur. That's my final offer. What do you say? Oh, we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Here you go, monsieur. Very good. As I promised, return in 3 days or later, and I will tell you where the croque monsieur can be found. Rest assured that I will undertake my end of the bargain with care and diligence. I expect nothing less. Thank you, Monsieur Volpes. It's my pleasure. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Nope, that's it. I'm good. Thank you. That's all. Have a pleasant day, Monsieur Volpes. As to you, messieurs. The tea is ready, Monsieur Volpes. It's ready! Oh, I'm afraid you're too slow, Mousy. Oh! Oh, bother. Oh, that's so sad. I wanted the tea. I would have waited. Alright, freaking fine. Well, I guess, so I'm thinking We could go to the bar, see if anyone there is talking about revolution, or we could go to the Louvre and rob it. Let's go to the Louvre. I'm gonna go to the Louvre. I'm gonna go... Oh, hello. Who the hell are you? Excuse me, madame. Do you have a moment to talk about the cult of reason? No. Petty a pyramid scheme to someone else, but I got a kid to feed. Madame, it's not a pyramid scheme, madame. Take a leaflet at least. Well, what about you, monsieur? Would you like to learn about the glorious teachings of Jacques Hebert? Ha, a cult, is it? Not today, monsieur. I've already been in my fair share of cults. First of all, that's the wrong form of fair. Second of all, chocolate shop owner, what the hell? But this cult is different. A member of the cult of reason, huh? Strange. I thought that cult died out way back in the old revolution. Hey, Falcon, that person. Is it the judge? Because I kind of thought it was the judge. He looks like a run-of-the-mill cultist. I can see that, but doesn't his face look familiar to you? Very familiar. He does look familiar. Actually, the resemblance is uncanny. Shall we get his attention? Uh-oh, he spotted us. Hello, Judge Romulus. What's up, boy? If that's actually him. I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of think it is. Bye! He's out. Wait, monsieur, we would like a quick word. Come back. Teach us about the wonders of the cult of reason. He's gone. So, I'm not going crazy, right? That guy was the spitting image of Judge Romulus, wasn't he? I can't deny the similarity. And again, there are plenty of wolves in Paris. Maybe there's no link at all. Either way, we have an investigation to conduct. Let's focus on that. Right, where to first? Alright, well, I definitely want to go to the garden. Because I think we could get some bait here for our friend, the fisherman. Hey, Falcon, isn't that our old friend? You! You promised to get my sentence reduced. What happened with that? Uh-oh, sorry, I didn't read that whole thing. Well... We've been a little distracted. We had this messy case. And now we're investigating stuff. But I guess we can fit in some time to see the judge. Oh, mon dieu, forget it. I've only got another week to go and then I'm done with this dumb job. So what do you want? I haven't found any interesting bits of paper today, if that's what you were hoping for. I like him, he's sassy. Actually, we just wanted to ask a couple of questions, if you have a moment. I have a moment, just the one, mind. Do you know about an uprising? Monsieur Robineau, do you know about an uprising? You mean, like, a rebellion? Yeah, I've heard rumors. There are a lot of uneasy people in Paris. What kind of rumors? Nothing specific, just that there's a group planning to form a huge protest before the end of February. Some say it might go violent. If you were wise, you would probably fly out of the city as soon as possible. So people say. Do you plan on leaving? I couldn't if I wanted to. No thanks to you guys. But in any case, I'm sticking around for the photograph opportunities. Wartime photography. Imagine the possibilities. Sounds profitable. Sounds like easy money. You betcha. Ka-ching. Anyway, do you want something else? Yeah, we ought to get on his good side. What's the deal with the cultist outside? Did you see that cultist in the Place du Carousel? Yep, he's been hanging around all week. Today he tried to hand me a leaflet, so I told him where to put it. And where would that be? What? Where did you tell him to put the leaflet? Oh, Sparrison, honey, you're so pure. Oh, I see. Never mind. Mr. Robineau, what do you know about that guy? What's his story? His story? How should I know? He's just a cultist loser. The Louvre attracts those types of crazies all the time. I see. Did you two want something else? No, that's all. That's all. We'll let you get back to your work, monsieur. Oh, I can't get bait here? Alright, well that sucks. Well, we might as well go to the Grand Gallery. I don't see why, but we're already here, so. Oh, our friend, our porcupine friend, he's here. Let's see, who to question? Oh dear, it's these guys again. Keep it together, Eric. Maybe they won't recognize you. I like how his last name is Pork. Excuse me, monsieur. It's us, the Philistines, remember? Were they talking to me? Yep, definitely talking to me. Okay, deep breaths, Eric. Hi! We have a couple questions, if it's no trouble. Oh, it's no trouble. No trouble at all. I don't get this guy, but I like him. Do you know about an uprising? We could just ask everyone we've ever met about this. Do you know anything about an uprising? An uprising? You know, people getting angry, being violent, overthrowing the government, stuff like that. Goodness, no, I don't know anything about that sort of thing. Never mind then. What's the deal with the cultist outside? Did you see the cultist outside? The cultist? You mean that cult of reason fellow? Yeah. He accosted me a few days ago. We chatted for a while. Not by choice, of course, but because I didn't know how to get out of that conversation. Got a little out of hand. He insisted I take a pamphlet. Let's have a look at this. Be Your Own God, an introductory guide to the cult of reason by Jacques Hebert. Is this actually historically accurate? And he even had it his own signature. See at the bottom there. To my new bestest bud, Eric. Happy reading. Best wishes, Sylvius. Aw, they're best buds. Green ink, too. What a fiendish color choice. Oh, gosh darn it. It is him. That guy was such a slimeball. We aren't even close to bestest buddies. At least we now know the cultist's name, Sylvius. Do you mind if we keep this pamphlet, monsieur? Be my guest. I don't want it. Signed cult guide has been added to my evidence folder. Okay. Well, putting together what we know from the I mean, we didn't really determine this in the last case, but we're pretty sure that it was Judge Romulus that pushed us in the river. So that means the green pen belongs to him, and this pamphlet was signed in green ink. You know, it's not too hard to connect the dots on this one. Did you want something else? No, we're good. That's all. Thanks for your time, monsieur. You've been a great help. It's no trouble at all. I don't get whether he wants to talk to me or not. Alright, let's go check out this. I know there's a copper pot in here. This is the room we investigated during the Poisoned Rose case, right? Why are we back here? I can't help but feel I saw something here a couple weeks ago. Something that may be of use to us. Really? Alright, let's take a look around. This urn. I remember it. It's the one that smelled of chocolate. Yes, but more importantly, it's made of copper. Are we really gonna rob the Louvre right now? Why is that important? Oh, I see. You're thinking of Monsieur Toile's request. He wanted a copper pot, didn't he? This would do nicely. But this is a museum piece. We couldn't just take it, could we? Couldn't we? I don't know, could we? We could. We could. You wanna be a museum robber, Sparrowson? It's been my lifelong dream. I know, he said that, so that's why I thought of it. I was like, oh, he'd love to do this, right? Marvelous. Put this urn under your coat. That's not going to fit under my coat. You're already weirdly shaped. No one will see anything out of the ordinary. Hey! Copper urn has been sneakily added to your evidence folder. Oh no. This is exciting. What else shall we steal? Nothing. We're going to leave before we draw suspicion. How about a painting? Just a small one no one will care about. Like the Mona Lisa. Let's steal the Mona Lisa. Let's not. Also, have you seen the Mona Lisa? No, we're getting the hell out of here. Even if this oh no, I said we're getting the hell out of here. I can't imagine we could take it with us. No, we're getting the hell out of here. We're done here. For now, at least. We can't spend all day robbing Roman artifacts, I suppose. So, where to next? Can we drop it off with him? So we don't... Okay, well, if my plan to get bait backfired, where the hell can I get bait at? Yes. Yep, let's make a move. Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something. Alright, where the hell else can we get bait from? I'm thinking two possibilities. Lahai, like the market. That's totally not how you pronounce it. I don't know why I'm calling it Lahai. It's Lahal. Or, and this is a stretch, because the Louvre didn't work. But what I'm thinking is, maybe the Chateau Crenier? because there's a garden there. I'm gonna try that, because even if it doesn't work, then we'll be able to talk to the maid, probably. She'll be there. We can ask her about a revolution. And, you know, it's fun and stuff. Ah, you there. I remember you. You guys can help me out with this little dilemma. Oh, God, we're getting more things. I'm gonna need to, like, take notes. What is it, mademoiselle? Which country is better, Great Britain or the United States of America? Are we talking about in the 1800s or now? Because that very much, like, is important to the question. I'm gonna have to go with the USA. Because they kicked Britain's derriere in the battlefield, right? Well, sure that, but also because they're proving themselves to be a unique and formidable nation. It's quite remarkable what they've achieved in such a short period of time. You prefer the USA, huh? There's a lot of opportunity there. What is this about, mademoiselle? Well, I'm thinking of taking a trip. A long trip. Everywhere I go in Paris, people are angry and depressed. It's like violence is about to break out at any moment. I've saved up enough, so I'm going to get out of here. Follow my dream of starting a new life overseas. Who's going to look after Chateau Crenier? Well, with the Baron's passing... Oh, God, he's dead. Whoops. They've decided to auction off his estate. I think the Demiaus were showing some interest in the household. Of course they were. So I guess they can handle the household duties themselves. The Demiaus, you say? Interesting. Anyway, this might be the last time we'll see each other, so I'll just say... Au revoir, Sparrowson. Au revoir, Monsieur Falcon. Farewell, mademoiselle. I wish you a pleasant voyage. So long, mademoiselle. Don't let those Yanks push you around. Hey, Falcon. I think we forgot something. The rebels, the croque monsieur, all that juicy investigation stuff, we're supposed to be asking questions. Oh, right. That completely slipped my mind. It's no matter. Kulain didn't seem like the type to get involved with rebels and arms dealers. She probably knew nothing. AKA, she probably knew everything. I suppose. In any case, she seems to be the only one with enough sense to escape before the violence starts. Yeah. Huh. That seems suspicious. Okay, has it been 3 days yet? I think it has, right? Well, I'm gonna do one more thing, and then we'll start the next episode going to Arnhem. How about that? Okay, well, that didn't work. Cool. I'm gonna go to Le Canard Joyeux. I'm gonna go check and see if anyone in the bar is talking about revolution. No! No drinking! Bad Falcon! Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm just here for information. Taverns are the first place people go to moan about the government. Therefore, they are the perfect rebel breeding ground. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, it's you two. What'll it be today? Wine or beer? Wine, please. I'm afraid it's just questions for now, Madame Coinel. We're looking for a man called the Croque Monsieur. Have you seen him? No, that name doesn't sound familiar at all. Okay, have you heard of any of your patrons bad-mouthing the government? Of course, this is a tavern, hon. If people wouldn't come here to grope and talk politics, where else could they go? That's true, but has anyone stood out? Well... just between you and me, the pair on the drinking floor have been acting very shifty. Now, I'm not saying they are or they aren't rebels, but they're doing far too much talking and not enough drinking, if you know what I mean. I think I do. Thank you, madame. Let's see, where to go? Well, let's just stay focused. We don't need any more money right now. And that's when the mademoiselle told me to put the order in. No idea where she's gonna keep them, though. Pierre, you know that she hates being called mademoiselle. You're gonna get stuck with guard duty again. Alright, you are. The madame it is, then. Wait, she ain't married, is she? So why do we have to call her madame? Why don't you ask her yourself? No way! She would straight up eat me alive if I asked her that directly. Wait, hush up. Do you smell that? It smells like... eavesdroppers. Who are they talking about? Can I help you, messieurs? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What were you two just talking about before we rudely interrupted? Well, I would like to include you in our conversation, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think that's any of your business. I mean, I don't want to push it, but as a matter of fact, it is our business. You see, we want to fight alongside the rebels. We do? Listen here, you. Hold on, Piero. Let me handle this. Listen, messieurs. I've seen you two around a couple of times. We're acquaintances, I suppose. Now, I don't know who you are, but I do know that your line of work involves a fair amount of investigation. Therefore, I must assume that you're some sort of detective or prosecutor. Am I far off the mark? Well, as I thought, now I don't claim to be part of any secret herbal alliance. I've never heard of such a thing. But if I were a member of such a hypothetical group, I would not allow the entry of a man of the law like yourself. Understood? Damn, that's a solid shutdown. Yeah, I'll try asking something else. Oh, this is gonna work real well, Falcon. Monsieur, have you heard of a man called... Falcon, wait! There's a slight chance these guys might be rebels, right? So if we ask directly, they might be scared off. Good point. I'll try to keep it subtle. Where did you get that swanky hat? That's very much more important. Monsieur, where did you get that swanky hat? This old thing is just a regular cap I bought from... Oh man, someone finally noticed me awesome hat. I've waited years for someone to notice it. Look at this thing. Who's the pretty Polly? I'm the prettiest Polly. Anyway, I bought it from a mademoiselle in Lehigh. I think the shop was called Rue's Odds and Ends or some such. Fantastic. Thank you, monsieur. Nice, Falcon. Now you can buy a swanky hat, too. But we're no closer to uncovering the mystery of the croque monsieur. Oh, I'm gonna go buy a swanky hat. You have no idea. Oh, right. Where did you get the rifle? Monsieur, I see you are carrying a rifle. Evidently. Who manufactured it? Ah, good question. See, most hunters around here are carrying old French Charlevilles, but this beauty's something special. See, it's American, from the Springfield Armory. Model 1812, percussion lock firing mechanism. An American musket, you say? That's certainly quite special. It must have been hard to procure. It's true that you can't buy guns of this quality from standard street sellers, but if you know the right people... Please, go on. Well... Okay, listen carefully. You didn't hear it from me, but to meet the croque monsieur... Come on, tell me. Actually, it'd be foolish for me to explain in public. It'd be much easier if you just take this. The Book of Judges. What is this, some sort of law book? The book's subject is not important, just take it. Oh, I see, it's the Book of Judges from the Bible. Old Testament stories of God smiting people and stuff. I appreciate the gift, monsieur, but I'm not religious. Nor am I. Then why are you... Just take it, you idiot! I know, come on, it's obviously a code. Bible books are what we use to pass around them code phrases, don't we? Code phrases? Piero, please, I'm trying to be low-key, and I can't do that if you're mouthing off with that big beak of yours. Right, you are. Try to forget what my friend said. Just, with a little searching and with the contents of that good book, you should be able to get what you desire. Is that a religious metaphor? No, monsieur. I'm being very literal. Cool! Wait, this is good! Well, thank you very much for the gift, monsieur. But to be honest, I have no idea how this is supposed to lead me to our gun sales. Oh my god, Falcon, please! Ah, I see. Well, I hear that there's an excellent friar who performs Bible readings at Notre Dame Cathedral. Oh, too soon. Perhaps if you show the man your new book, he'll be able to find you a particularly spiritual passage. Are you sure this isn't all a religious metaphor? I feel like you're trying to convert me. I assure you I'm as secular as they come, monsieur. Friar at Notre Dame Cathedral. Thank you, monsieur. I'll make a note. Was there something else that you wanted? Nope, that's all. Thank you for your assistance, messieurs. It's nothing. Get out of here already. You two seem like decent fellows. You shouldn't get involved in this rebellion business. Just do whatever you need to do with the croque monsieur, and get out of Paris. That's what a smart person would do. I appreciate the advice, monsieur. Alright, let's get out of here. We have got a lot of info. Oh. No, 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 no! Well, I'm gonna cut this out. I didn't mean to press the pause menu there. So, I will be right back while I do all that again. Alright, we're back, and we're leaving. We are not pressing pause this time and accidentally clicking. We're ready to hit the road? Yes. Yep, let's make a move. And that is gonna be all for today. Whoops, my bad. I wasn't sure if something else would happen when we went back downstairs. So, we have a couple things to do now. Apparently, R&M associated is what you do if you wanted to cheat, probably, and not do all this stuff, but I think we can maybe do it on our own. So, we're gonna go to Notre Dame, and see if we can decode this, this Bible book that we got. Also, I want to go to the market and see, because I think I could probably afford to buy some string, and also, there are hats, and I want a hat. So we're gonna go buy a hat in the next one. So I will see you then. Bye!